Hi everybody, it's Geordie from Geordie's Cards. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you are keeping well. As you can probably hear, I have not been so good. I've had a terrible cold for the past week, not been feeling brilliant, haven't been doing a great deal in my craft room, but I did manage to create these little gift card holders. This was a nice, quick and easy project and I'm really happy with them. So this is the Honeybees coffee card gift holder dies, and I really like these dies. They're really, really fun. I've got the Lawn Fawn Thanks a Latte stamp set and the Lawn Fawn Sweet Friends stamp set. So I've gone ahead and stamped out my images onto some Transotype perfect colouring paper with my Lawn Fawn jet black ink. And for that latte art, I've used that Lawn Fawn Soot ink. Now, I don't have a huge collection of brown inks. In fact, I have very few brown inks. I have a couple of Distress Oxide inks, but I find that they don't give that nice crisp finish that I really, really wanted with this. So I hunted through what I had and I decided that the Soot ink was the best. It has a little bit of a brownish undertone, although it's grey, technically a darker grey. It does have this kind of brownish undertone to it, and I thought it worked quite well for the coffee colour. Obviously, if you've got a brown ink at home, use that. But I used what I had. I probably need to invest in some brown inks in the future. For my colouring, I'm using my Copic markers. So I've got R81, R83 and R85 here. And I'm just going in with 2 coats because this is a bit of a larger area to cover with colour. And I want my blends to be nice and smooth. So 2 coats works nicely to get those blends nice and even. Then for the handle and the kind of back portion of the mug, I'm just doing 1 coat because they're nice and small areas. With that back portion, you do have to be a little bit careful. The Soot ink that I've used is not Copic friendly, so it will bleed and smudge if you kind of drag your colour into it too much. So I'm being a little bit careful in those areas to make sure that that doesn't happen. And again, just because I'm using just 1 coat, just to make sure that I don't add too much ink to my paper and saturate it too much, which could cause some bleeding as well. So just something to be aware of, just be a little bit careful. For the heart on this mug, I'm using some B90 markers, B97, 95 and 93. And I'm going to use these same blues for the other larger mugs. I wanted my colours to be, to be honest, I wanted them to be non-Christmassy. And the reason being, I'm using some Christmas paper for my card holders. So it's green paper with a white polka dot. So it's not really in your face Christmassy. But I didn't want to do my mug red, for example, because I thought red and the green would definitely look Christmassy. And I want these to be kind of non-seasonal, if that makes sense. So just some little gift card holders that could be used any time of year. The reason that I used Christmas paper is because the dies are 8 3/4 long. So they're too big for a standard 6x6 paper pack. And I could have used some just plain cardstock, but I wanted that pattern paper. I wanted the look of that pattern paper. And most of the pattern paper I have in 12x12 size is fall or Christmas themed. And I decided that this green with the white polka dot was the best bet. It's the Lawn Fawn Let It Shine green sprinkle paper. I bought a pack of this, so it comes with a pack of 12. I bought it last year at Christmas time because I was making an advent calendar and I wanted the green to make the little, this was for the Lawn Fawn Tiny Gift Box dies. I wanted the green to make the kind of tree part of my advent calendar. So I just went ahead and bought a full pack of the green. And I still have quite a few sheets left. So I decided I would use it today. But as I say, it's a Christmas paper and I didn't want my gift card holders to look Christmassy. I wanted them to be more generic. So that's kind of why I've chosen these colours today, so blues and pinks. For the little heart on the blue mug, I'm using my same R80 markers that I used on my pink mugs. And then I'm going to use those R80 markers again for my icing on 2 of my little cupcakes. I just didn't want to add too many colours in today. As I say, I've not been feeling 100%. I'm not really, haven't really been feeling it in my craft room lately. I'm feeling a bit drained, so haven't had much energy to spend on crafting. But I did enjoy creating these guys, and I just wanted to keep it nice and simple and easy on me. So that's why I've not gone to town and chosen loads and loads of different colours. I've just kept the colour palette fairly simple and basic today. So once I'd finished doing my pink, I went on to do the other 2 in a brown colour. I was hoping to make it look like chocolate icing. So I've used E77, E74 and E71 for these 2. This is a nice, I think, a cocoa kind of colour. So I think it works quite well for chocolate. And I kind of like the look of it. And I like the look of the brown with the pink, which these 2 little cupcakes are going to sit with the pink mugs. So I kind of like that combination. I think it looks nice. So again, I'm doing my usual trick of starting with my darkest marker, blending with my mid-tone, and then out to my lightest. Once that was done, I did the bases of my cupcakes with some E30 markers. So I used E35, E33, and E31. And I just kept the colouring very simple. You could definitely go in with some dot detail on these to create some texture and make it look a bit more like a cake style thing. But I just kept it really simple today. Adding some blush with my R20 marker, which in hindsight probably wasn't a great idea on the blue and the E70 brown of the cupcakes because it kind of bleaches the colour out. But I did fix that with my white Sakura Jelly Roll pen. I just went over the cheeks and added some dot detail with the white pen to the cheeks, so it kind of it mutes out that kind of bleaching that happened with the R20. And then once I had done all of my colouring and was happy with all of my gel pen detail, I then just cut these out, fussy cut them out with my scissors. So I do actually have the coordinating dies for these Sweet Friends stamp sets, but I didn't use them today just because these little cupcakes are very easy and quick to cut out anyway with scissors, so that's what I did. If you haven't seen this little stamp set before, I recommend you go and take a look. It's an older set. It's very, very cute. It has like a flan dessert, a froyo, this little cupcake, a s'more. I can't remember what else it's got in it, but it's got these really cute little desserts, and they have little arms and legs as well, which I thought is really, really cute. So as I say, fussy cut those out, and then I took my patterned paper and cut 4. I got all 4 from one sheet, although you can see that the little bit has got the edge on it. You won't see that because that will be at the back of my card, so I'm not too worried about that. I then cut the kind of coffee sleeves. I cut 3 from craft and 1 from white. That was just because I was trying to use scraps. And then I cut out the kind of lids from some Lawn Fawn. This is Storm Cloud cardstock. And I white heat embossed my sentiments, and these come from the Thanks a Latte stamp set. So then it's just a case of assembling everything. So I just fold it on the score lines, and you can see how that's going to come together. And then I'm adhering these lids on to the top using my new Barely Art Precision glue. And oh my goodness, I'm in love with this glue. Finally found a glue that works for me. It's got this really fine precision tip. It is beautiful. Love it. Highly recommend it if you're in the market for a new glue. I've been struggling to find one that doesn't kind of come out in massive clumps, and this one just works a treat. So once I'd adhered all of those, I took the coffee sleeves and used some double-sided tape on the little tabs, and just wrapped those around and adhered them together. You don't need to do this while it's on the card. You can do it separately off the card. So I did that for all 4. And then it literally just slides on and it will hold your gift card in place. So now it's time to adhere everything down. So I'm using my Barely Out Precision Glue again, and I've just paired 1 mug with 1 cupcake, and I've put the pink mugs with the brown cupcakes and the blue mugs with the pink cupcakes, just to make sure that there's no kind of samey together. And in the end, I did switch out that white sleeve and put in a craft one instead because I just liked it better. So this is how it works. I've got my old Beauty Club card there, and you just pop it inside, slide the sleeve on, and there we go. The gift card is secure inside. It can't fall out, and the recipient just has to slide the sleeve off. Oh, that's tricky to say. Slide the sleeve off to get the gift card out. So I really like these dies. They're lots and lots of fun. I hope you enjoyed this one today. Please excuse my croaky voice. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to see you come back again. Take care. Bye.